I'm Olivia Bailey, and if you're seeing me right now, you're probably watching EHCTV on Comcast Cable, or you might be listening to WEHC 90.7. Whether you're seeing or hearing me right now, I'm glad you're tuned in. My guest today is Nathan Kish, the men's soccer coach here at Emory and Henry. Coach, thank you for being on the set.
Thank you for having me.
And this is your second year at Emory and Henry. Kind of tell us your coaching strategy and how you found Emory and Henry.
Sure, yeah. I was an assistant coach the year before I came to Emory and Henry at Catholic University in Washington, D.C., which is actually an affiliate of the ODAC just for football. So we competed in a different league for men's soccer. But, naturally as an assistant coach, you start looking to become a head coach, and I just felt like it was the right time for me to move on and, take a new challenge here at Emory and Henry. So applied and came down and was lucky enough to get an opportunity down here and really grow as a coach over the last couple years and take on some of the challenges here at Emory and Henry and in the ODAC. So it's been a great experience so far.
Catholic is part of the USA South Conference, correct, for men's soccer?
In men's soccer, they actually compete in the Landmark Conference. Mm-hmm. So it's a conference that is composed of teams from Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New York, and Maryland.
So what has the move been to the ODAC? What changes have you seen in competing in the ODAC?
It's definitely a very competitive conference. I think maybe a bit more consistent top to bottom. Anybody can beat anybody on any given day. And it's definitely a conference that has a lot of tradition. Certainly with, I think it's been around for a bit longer than the Landmark Conference in terms of some of the members. So it's been a tough conference to compete in, and I think for us, we want to certainly move up the table and be more competitive within the conference. So it's definitely been a tough transition in terms of the competition and the teams we see day in and day out. So we try to kind of make our non-conference schedule similar to ODAC teams to prepare us for when we get into ODAC play. And, I think that's really helped us.
And moving from an assistant coach position to a head coach position,
yeah.
You have the importance of a coaching philosophy and how you integrate that into your team. So what has that been here at Emory and Henry for you?
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, as an assistant coach, you don't need to have, I guess, as much of a philosophy. You don't make as many of the decisions, but certainly when you become a head coach, everything becomes your decision. So you have to have a philosophy and you have to know how you want to play. So that's really been a big part of it over the last year, not only me shaping my philosophy, but also us as a program shaping how we want to play and what we want to do. So it's been a big part of it for us, and we've really tried to keep the ball and be a possession-based team. We want to keep the ball. We want to get numbers forward. We want to defend hard. We want to defend well. We want to make sure that we're working hard on both sides of the ball. So kind of putting those things together and making sure that we know how we want to play has been a big thing, and also sticking to it. We don't want to give in to how other teams want to play. We want to impose our style on them rather than vice versa. So it's been a challenge. I think some of our guys, for them, it's been a transition compared to how they played at the high school level, how they played at the club level, or how we played here at Emory and Henry in the past. So I think it's been a transition for everybody, but that's part of the growing pains of a team, and I think it's made us a lot stronger. And now I think we are all on the same page, and we know what we want to do. Now it's just a matter of execution.
And I think a big push, I see your wristband there, the All-In 2012 for this team, and that's kind of been an attitude booster for this team, and you guys have been making improvements steadily each year.
Yeah.
Can you kind of talk about some of the improvements that you're making and some of the attitudes of the players on the team?
Sure, yeah. We established the All-In theme just to give us really a way to hold us accountable, to hold ourselves and each other accountable, to say, well, are we really all in? Are we all in every single day? Are we 100% committed every single day? And then, the other meaning was we wanted everybody to be all in. We wanted to have everybody in with us. So it's not a big thing for me is I don't want it to just be about the team. I want our program to be about the alumni, our family members that, are really helping our guys to be here. Certainly our team, our athletic department, we want everybody to be in and kind of support us on this cause as we move the program forward. So, the attitude has really been we got to be committed every single day. And I think the All-In wristbands and just that overall attitude of pushing things forward every day and always working to improve every single day has kind of been the foundation for what we want to do. So All-In, it's every single day improving, approaching things every single day with the attitude that we're going to improve. Whether we win, whether we lose, we're moving on and we're looking to improve the next day. And we want to improve with every single game and every single practice. We want to improve academically. We want to improve by helping the community more, and we want to make sure that we're improving, every single day in every single way. That's the biggest thing for us.
And you've got a lot of people, we were talking before the interview, a lot of impact players on this team right now. Can you kind of talk about some players individually and some strides that they're making on this team?
Yeah, we've had a lot of guys, a lot of our returners have really, know what's expected, and they've been able to come back and, again, provide a good foundation for us. I think they know what's expected. They know what the level of play is like with our team, but also what the level of play is like in this conference and playing Division III college soccer. So, the biggest guys for us this year have certainly been our three captains. Will Bodfish, attacking center mid, John Bruno, who plays an attacking center mid and sometimes a holding center mid role, and then Brock Hanna, who kind of rotates between a outside back and a center back. So the three captains, again, they really set the tone at practice and in the games, and they help to let the freshmen know what's expected. But on the field, they know the level of play that has to be brought every single day at practices and in games. So, the returners have been great, but we also have, we have 7 seniors this year. And again, they're the guys that play the big-time minutes for us. Heath Culberth at center back, Justin Spencer at goalkeeper, who's always consistent in the back. So, losing, when you look at our back line with Brock and Heath and Justin behind them, losing those guys potentially this year will be a big hit, and losing Bruno and Will in the middle, I think it's going to open up some opportunities moving forward. But we're happy to have those guys right now. We're really happy that they can set the tone moving forward so guys can follow them this year and watch them and know exactly what's expected. Out wide, Jesus Mendoza is doing a great job for us, playing some good minutes as a senior. Brandon Brodkin's, getting some good minutes coming in an attacking position. But we also have some younger guys. Last year's freshman class, they really play some big minutes for us. Cody Gregory, Connor Dozark, some of these guys coming in that know what's expected from last year, and they're able to come in and really set the tone again. And then our freshman class this year, we brought in 11 players that I think have really been able to come in and pick up right away. So Seth Phillips has scored some big goals for us. Torrey Snyder has done a great job of coming in and playing consistently in the back and also helping in the attack. So, really there's a lot of guys who we can go to the bench this year, or we can go from the starting lineup and we feel like it's not too big of a drop-off where it might have been in the past. Last year I really felt like we didn't have the depth that we do this year, which is good.
Well, Coach, thank you so much for explaining the team. I look forward to attending some more games here at Emory and Henry, and best of luck to you in the season.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Thank you. You've been listening to this sports interview on Emory and Henry Reports on EHCTV. You can catch us on Comcast Cable, channels 70 and 95 on Wednesday and Thursday nights at 7. Thanks for joining me, Olivia Bailey, for this sports interview.